Let's go on a Milan retail safari and check out all the stores you requested and then some. Many of you mentioned the Fortella store, run and owned by Alessandro Squarzi, which is driven by an Americana design and English ruggedness. Like this bomber jacket made with a Manteco fabric, or this midway tweed woven in Italy. And the shoulder construction can be always hit or miss on raglan coats, and this one was executed really well. They also have denim. This one is made from Zimbabwean cotton, the iconic Rocky Mountain vests, and Japanese salvage denim. After next door, there was obviously a campaign shoot. Then I popped by the Loft shop, which not a few requested, but I knew is a great addition to this list, because the owner Alessandro looks for more unique pieces than you'd find in other shops. This Frantic cardigan, RH953, or this merino cardigan from the same brand with a lovely texture, or this performance jacket from Pieta Salati in Naples, or heavyweight cotton socks from Ant 45 in these lovely melange colors. And here are some other knitwear pieces, also from the same brand. This heavyweight merino sweater left quite a lot of short fibers on my t-shirt, but was fantastically made otherwise. Then we have these fantastic wax cotton garments from Manifattura Ceccarelli. The owner previously worked for Woolrich and then at Filson before he started the business. Then a playful little tag from Deerloop. This green sweater is from Raki, a company that makes old Hollywood style knitwear. So if you're looking for the McQueen, Alain Delon, etc. vibes in knitwear, this is the brand to go for. As you can see, the store is densely packed with all sorts of garments. And if you like me, walk in there without a clear idea of what you want to buy, you're gonna spend quite a while discovering item, which is a rare experience these days in times of over-polished visual merchandising. You can of course find also shoes here from Campsite, Sebago, as well as Red Wing boots. All in all, I highly recommend the Loft because Alessandro has impeccable taste and curates super interesting items. Next up, menswear staple, Suit Supply. The Suit Supply uses incredible fabrics, whether that's this baby alpaca or this camel overcoat fabric from Ronya. And while they disclose every fabric manufacturer when it comes to yarns for the knitwear, they're a bit more coy about information. And while it's solid, this sort of surface fluff doesn't have to be there. But what are you expecting at this price point? Here, this white sole-esque loafers, which were very well finished. This is the camel overcoat, which I had my eye on the website, but I want to see the fabric in person, and not for me. And while Suit Supply was for a long time the definition of skinny tailoring, the new Ronya cut is a very wide-legged trouser model, and when executed in a heavy cloth like this one from Moon, they drape incredibly well. This 4-ply Lanificio pure wool fabric for a custom suit is obviously incredibly durable. But they also had a collaboration with Xenia for their Traveler cloth this season, which almost entirely sold out in all colors. And just FYI, Traveler cloth usually just means it's a high twist yarn that is a bit more wrinkle resistant. All in all, I'm fond of Suit Supply. They're always evolving. Next, we made our way to Slowwear. This is the retail umbrella brand for Incotex. Among the trouser brand Incotex, you're also going to find knitwear specialist Zanella, outerwear specialist Montedoro, and products like this ice cotton that they've been selling for several years. The Slowwear concept wouldn't be as successful as it is if they didn't sell really well-made products. Slowwear's design language is what I would call American Italian casual chic, meaning it's always relaxed but with a lot of thoughtful details, despite there being a healthy amount of synthetics in some of their products, which is a choice. Or this double-faced wool jersey blazer, which comes with 3 of the 4 working buttonholes, in case you have to shorten the sleeves. This light winter parka was also really well made. This merino jacket was quite nice, just in case you want to discover Matador and have a second phone. This bouquet cotton had a over 20% nylon blend, so pass from my side. And now off to the next store. Now we're at Sealab. The Milanese coat maker is arguably one of the best brands in town. This was a cashmere belted overcoat. Here you see some of their cashmere knitwear. The yarns aren't made in-house, but of equally high quality as their coats. All of their overcoats are now treated with Loro Piana's Green Storm system, which is more sustainable than the original, which was a polyurethane coating on the fibers. I cannot recommend Sealab enough. It's probably one of the best outerwear brands. Now we're at Massimo Alba. which had a very colorful fall-winter collection. The brand always loves to play with colors and textures, which makes it quite unique in this price segment. Masmaba has really found its niche with rich textures, great fabrics, and a relaxed fit all over the collection. And while I prefer to get my tailoring from brands that are experts in it, I had to try the slub suit, which became infamous since the last James Bond movie. And for a very lightly structured suit with little to no shoulder padding, it fitted really well if you like skinny pants. Then we had this wool mohair silk sweater. The cashmere sweaters are roughed up to create this effect, but I want to take the seam allowance to transition to the next brand because that's going to be difficult to work with. Unlike this classic Pini Palma trouser, which has sufficient seam allowance to extend the seating and waist area a little bit. Pini Palma is aggressively priced and provides very high quality garments made from some of the best mills and fabrics like this Loro Piana cloth made for a Prince of Wales check. The colors are all very muted, very relaxed, as are the styles of their garments, like this knitted blazer, which was very well finished and constructed. They've also been using Super 180s flannel for some of their garments, which feels ultra soft and comes very close to cashmere in my opinion. And while I've had quite the issue with their fits in the past, this suit obviously for an off-the-rack requires marginal to no alterations and was incredibly comfortable. Now they use a drop 6, which is a bit more relaxed, and that just indicates the drop between the shoulder and the waist. Pini Palma is quite a young brand, it's less than 10 years old, and it's going from strength to strength, continuously expanding the collection into leather goods. You can now also buy pillows from them. And overall, it's just a very well-made product that they're offering. Now knowing my size, I'll definitely buy more of their products in the future. And I highly recommend you to give it a try. They're also growing their retail footprint. So I hope you enjoyed this retail safari, and until next time, stay cozy.